You and I both know that the rising and setting of the sun is an illusion. We know that Earth is the one moving while the sun and the stars are effectively motionless. Our day-to-day experiences, what we actually see with our own eyes, tells us that the universe revolves around us, but a slight change in perspective can remind us of a powerful, humbling truth. The sky is not above us, and the Earth is not below us. Right now, we are all members of a thin biosphere that clings to every surface of a rock hurtling through space. Of course, this isn't new information. Long before we ever launched anything into orbit, we discovered the nature of the heavens by observing them from our home. So I thought, what if we applied the same logic to the Minecraft sky to determine the composition of its solar system? Early on, I used to just sit and stare at the sky, which would inevitably give me the same humbled, dizzy feeling as when I do the same in real life. But one question always burned in the back of my mind. Why are the sun and moon always opposite one another? In real life, the moon orbits the Earth, and the Earth orbits the sun. But this causes the moon to follow its own path along the sky, occasionally passing on the same side as the sun. In fact, the only way for them to always be on opposite sides is if the Earth is always between them, but that would mean the moon doesn't orbit the Earth, it's the next planet over in the solar system. But there's a problem. These stars. Well, technically all the stars, but these stars are the most obvious. If the moon has its own orbit around the Earth, the stars behind it should look different as the night goes on. Instead, we see the same constellations moving with the moon, which can only mean one thing. The stars are orbiting around the world along with the sun and the moon. You might ask, well, what if nothing is moving and the planet is just rotating? But that can't be the case because gravity would cause all three to crash into one another. The only explanation is that the sun and the moon orbit the planet at the center of a sphere of stars. I was initially concerned that the stars would have to be going faster than the speed of light to maintain this rotation, but my previous experiments have proven that that's not impossible in the world of Minecraft. This arrangement could have possibly been caused by some freak anomaly involving an extrasolar capture, but I have another theory. In the distant future, planets with life will start facing extinction by fading sun. Some stars, after exploding, will cool into black dwarfs, which are basically just balls of impossibly dense rock. Furthermore, it will take so long for this to happen that the universe will have expanded to the point that the distant stars are just too far away to be seen, which explains why the sky is so empty, even on the darkest nights. Perhaps in this bleak scenario, there will live a civilization who, rather than face their own extinction, decide to make the ultimate sacrifice. Perhaps they will store energy within their planet for their sun's inevitable death, so that when the time comes, they can detonate their home, transforming it into a new sun. They can inhabit the surface of the old sun by importing stone, dirt, and life. This would explain why the Minecraft planet is at the center of the solar system, as well as why there is an impossibly dense layer of rock just meters below the surface. This would mean that not only does Minecraft take place in the future on a dead sun, but that everyone in Minecraft who looks up can see the burning remnants of their homeworld. Yes, this is all conjecture, but that's the beauty of changing your perspective. It allows you to see things in a way no one ever has.